Howdy guys, yes, I know it has been, even though for you guys it might have not felt long, but it has felt long for me. Welcome back to the Future, the game. This is actually my first recorded video, I guess, unless you count those other 3 videos, that I'm actually doing since I've gotten home. I know it's been 2 weeks, but as soon as we begin the episode, let me explain, guys. So in the last episode, from what I understand, we were able to escape the corrupted 1986, and we went back to the 1930s, and now we're trying to fix everything with, Doc and Edna, yeah.
I should really talk to Edna before I go anywhere.
Looking at the street. Cars of the Future tent. This video is going to be 26 minutes and 40 seconds.
Come see the Cars of the Future. Brought to you by Statler DeSoto.
Wait a minute, what does that remind me of? Oh, wait a minute, it's Back to the Future.
What does she have to say?
Edna? Oh, I haven't talked to her yet.
Well, what are you waiting for? We need to get those kids separated.
Right on that. I figured we start here because this is kind of where we ended the episode, or the last episode of BTTFTG. That's the abbreviated version of it. In the last episode.
Hey,
There
Artie.
is Edna.
Officer.
Officer,
Right. Don't blow your cover.
will you please keep your mind on the task
And
at
there's
hand?
Arthur, Marty's grandfather.
Can't talk right now.
Hello, Edna.
Spell it B-R-O-W-N. It's not exactly an obscure name.
It's a color,
I
actually.
still don't see it on the list. I'm sorry.
Oh, for the love... Let me try this one more time. This is the Hill Valley Science Expo, right?
First annual.
Indeed. The purpose of our fair is to showcase cutting-edge technology.
That's right. And to burnish Hill Valley's reputation as a forward-thinking community.
Wow.
And
Pretty
yet,
legit.
you want to exclude the maker of the most revolutionary breakthrough of all.
It's not that I want to, but... Oh, dear.
Mr. Crockett! You do pop up at the oddest times. What
That's
are you doing
exactly what
here?
I meant to say. Preventing a terrible
Whatever it is,
future.
I hope you don't have to deal with Mr. Stonewall here. His sole
More like
function
Mr.
seems to
Brick.
be preventing people from accomplishing their business. Honestly, with him keeping the books, it's a wonder the Tannen gang got as far as they did. Have you seen Emmett?
Yes.
Just now, in the town square.
Oh, then you've heard all about his big breakthrough, the mental alignment meter. Isn't it exciting? And to think
I thought
he
it was
didn't
to
even
tell you how
realize the
crazy of
import
a
his
person you
discovery
are in your
until I
mental
pointed it out
insanity.
to him.
That's
I've
how it
never
just
known
me that.
anyone like him. So oblivious to his own potential.
I kind of wanted to talk to you about Emmett and his potential.
Funny, I didn't spot it myself at first. In fact, for the longest time, I thought I
Wow,
didn't
exactly
even
like
him.
Emmett in the last episode, guys.
Yeah. Well, you know, those gut instincts are important. If you disliked him right off the bat,
Oh, but I didn't know him then. Now I know him inside and out.
yeah,
Oh.
I appreciate
Okay,
your
then.
concerns, Mr. Crockett.
Okay,
but I
maybe
can take
maybe
care
that's not
of
what they're
myself.
doing. Never mind that.
I know
Don't
what I'm
pretend I
looking
never
for
said
in a
that.
man, and it so happens Emmett fits the bill to a T.
Shouldn't it be a B for
Emmett
brown?
Rhymes with clown, which I'm beginning to think you are.
And I'm
Just
beginning to
a
think is another
simple
Telltale game.
mix-up, I'm
Oh wait,
sure.
Batman the Telltale
I've no
series.
doubt of
Batman's
that.
against clowns. I forgot about that. I love how I did that. Front door.
Hey, excuse me.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not till
open?
tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds!
Oh, he's snotty.
You got official business here?
Yeah.
Well, stay out of the way of the workers. You look familiar. Do I know you?
No.
Nope.
Yeah?
Guy.
When does the expo
Not
open?
till
Oh,
tonight.
same thing.
Anybody
See, this would be a
without
26
official
minutes and
business
40-second
here,
video
please get
now.
off the grounds!
I'm sorry that there hasn't been a video in a while. I'm gonna try to talk more as we move around. But the main reason I haven't done it, the main reason there hasn't been that many videos that have been done recently is because I've just been trying to adjust back to regular life because it is pretty hard
Not
after
as
coming
nice
back
as
from
my
a
truck
week
back
of
in '86.
90-degree heat
Jeez,
slapping you
I
in the
hope I still
face every
have a
single
truck
day
back
and
in
taking more than one
86.
shower. Pain in the butt. Plus a crap ton of walking. But I did see 2 movies actually since I did my last video. I did see Cars 3. I have to say, definitely redeemed the Cars franchise. They definitely didn't even like talk about Cars 2 and that. I'm happy, Disney. And most of you might be shocked to hear this, unless you've seen my Instagram page, which please go check it out if you haven't. I've been getting back into Transformers. I was actually able to see all the movies before seeing the new one.
Well,
I have to say the new one,
talked to
considering it was Michael Bay's last
And?
movie.
She says she knows what she's looking for, and it's you.
But it can't be me. Wasn't me. Marty, we don't belong together.
You don't have to tell me that.
Find out exactly what her requirements are. I can almost guarantee you that I don't fit them.
So we gotta talk back. We have to go back to Edna, right? I have to say, considering it was Michael Bay's last film, and Mark Wahlberg's last film for that matter, plus Anthony Hopkins was in it, I freaking loved it. And by the way, if you're wondering who Anthony Hopkins is, because that name's probably like, what? If you're like me, he's the guy who played Odin in the Thor movies. Yeah.
You said that Emmett fits your bill of requirements for a man.
Yes?
What would that list be exactly?
Uh-huh.
You'd make a good reporter, Mr. Crockett. You know that? Well, his physical appearance, for one thing. Emmett may not be Clark Gable, but he
Who the heck
cleans
is
up
Clark Gable?
surprisingly well. I gave him my grandfather's white suit to wear at the Expo. Oh, you should see him in it. He looks positively radiant.
Looks good in a suit. Got it.
And
That's
he's
creepy.
completely devoted to me. That's important. I've got no time or tolerance for playboys.
Faithful as a Labrador. Check.
Thirdly, and most important,
Uh-huh.
well, his mind, of course. It's brilliant, and it's virtuous through and through.
Would you
His
say he's
own
an
mind map shows him to be a model
Einstein?
citizen.
Get it?
Good brain.
Because
I
his
see.
dog's name is
And
Einstein.
if it turned
After
out that
the
you were
famous
mistaken about
Victor, no.
any of these qualities,
Ooh, that just went
Say,
down the pipe
what's your
hole.
game?
just
Went
curious.
down
I'm
the
trying to
tube.
Understand the
Oh,
female
keep making
mind.
Henry Danger jokes.
Well, understand this. I'm not some faint-hearted girl who'd run away at the first hint of trouble. I've made a big investment in Emmett. Not money, but I've sunk all my ambitions into him. I'd have to be thoroughly disillusioned before I'd call it quits with Emmett. Got it?
Uh-huh.
Got it.
Now, Mr. Cub Reporter, is there anything else?
Emmett's
Rather
a
hard
chick
for me to
magnet.
picture Emmett as
That's
a
literally
chick
what it
magnet.
said. I'm not
Chick
joking.
magnet.
A guy who gets the girls, motors running.
Motors?
Who makes them, you know.
You mean a chic?
Yeah.
Chic? What the heck is
It's
a
a
chic?
matter of taste, I suppose, but when he's properly pomaded and
I've
decked
never
out
even
in
heard of that word in my
grandfather's white
life.
suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my heart flutter
And I'm
a
assuming
bit
that
just to
suit was
picture
from
him.
the 1800s, considering it's 1931. You don't
You
know
say
Emmett like I
Emmett's a
do.
model citizen, but you don't know him as well as I do. Did you
Yeet.
know
We're
he
like
once cheated some
BFF.
Libyans
We
out of
so tight,
plutonium?
we don't break.
Plutonium? What would Libyans want with plutonium? I'm sure he had a very good reason. Emmett's mind map
Wait a
demonstrates
minute.
conclusively
Oh, that's
his
from the first
brain is
movie. We should
oriented
not talk
toward
about
virtue.
Bad me. He
This
stole a
one time,
train.
to power one of his science experiments, Emmett hijacked a
No,
train.
wait, that's...
Please, there hasn't been a train hijacking in Hill Valley since the days of Mad Dog Tannen.
My
He's
vice
done a
principal.
lot of shady things in his time. My vice principal warned me to stay away from him.
Your vice principal sounds like a dolt.
Yeah, my vice principal was your brother. It's good,
You
Emmett.
say Emmett only has eyes for you?
Absolutely. It's almost embarrassing how devoted he is to me.
Well, it's good to hear he's finally settling down.
Yes. Settling down?
Ready to stop playing the field, as it were.
Playing the... Oh, you're joking.
But I can't help feeling sorry for him.
Who?
All of Emmett's other girls, now that he's with you.
Please, I think I know Emmett by now. There are no other girls.
You might be wrong.
I wonder what's going to happen to Emmett's little black book.
Little Black Book?
Oh, now we're
It's
just
legendary.
putting lies
That's
in our
what
mind,
enabled Emmett
guys.
to become the, Valentino of Hill Valley High. Gee, I wonder if he'd let me have it.
You must think I'm pretty gullible, Mr. Crockett.
Nope. What's a
heck is
mental
this
alignment
mental
meter?
alignment
And if
meter
the
of
whole
Emmett's?
insanity thing was right, I'll be happy.
Absolutely revolutionary invention! Measures a person's affinities. What he's attracted to, what he's repulsed by, that sort of thing.
Interesting. And it really works?
Well, of course! What's the point of inventing something that doesn't work? Or, anyway, it works well enough for my purposes.
That's all the questions I got.
Interesting.
Very well, then.
Wait a minute. Why am I thinking?
You seen my Orioli?
You mean this?
Yeah, thanks.
I can't think of her name. She was from episode 2.
She gets to come and go freely, and I'm forced to wait. I love it.
I can't think. She's Artie's girlfriend. If you guys can leave her name in the description if you remember from the previous episodes, because newsflash, since episode 2, it has been a long time and my brain cannot remember. But yeah, I definitely like the new Transformers movie, and I actually found online they've streamed the original The Transformers, which is kind of good because I plan on playing
Good.
Transformers
You're back.
Devastation,
Give me the full
which is
report.
based off the original
She
Transformers.
says she likes you because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're
Vitruvius
completely
mine.
faithful to
Okay,
her.
that was a bad Lego movie
Dang,
joke.
she's got me dead to rights. Well, you'll just have to find a way to change her mind. I'll be here if you need any help.
Okay,
You need any help?
how's the DeLorean doing?
Have you figured out what's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to be.
We have a
the
good
simple
15 minutes
wiring,
left in
but
the
I'm
episode,
double-checking
guys.
To make sure all the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits.
Listen, I promise I
The
won't
time
take it to
circuits are for the
88.
time travel.
Even
You're
so,
just
I'm
driving
worried
as in a
about letting it
freaking
out of my
car.
sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
Deal. I'm trying to think. So I know Transformers games. I'm gonna play that. The other show I'm gonna watch because of the video game that I'm gonna play is Transformers
It
Prime.
worked. Didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
Oh, that's
I
great.
didn't want to risk
Transformers
undoing any
Prime,
of
which
the
a
work
lot of
we've
people
done
say
thus
is a
far,
very
so
good
I
show,
kept
which
out
is
of
that's
sight.
good for me
But
to
the
know
timeline
because that's
wasn't
gonna be
entirely
what I'll be
a
watching after
waste.
that.
Stopped by the hardware store and bought the parts for a chronometric analyzer.
A what?
A what?
A diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time
I don't
circuit
speak
to set
science.
the
I
sight.
speak
When
video
the green light
games.
goes off, I should have the data I'll need to understand the scope of the problem.
Oh,
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
fine. So I'll be doing that, Devastation, the Michael Bay ones, which is Transformers the Game, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, and because I don't have a PS3 or Xbox 360, I can't play Transformers Dark of the Moon, so I have to play the Stealth Force Edition, which everybody says is freaking horrible. How do we get rid of Edna?
What do we do about Edna?
Only one thing we can do.
What?
Lie. Make me out to be a less desirable catch than I really am.
Why would
Oh,
she
I like
believe
that.
me?
That's a good
She
idea.
said she knows you inside and out.
Then you'll have to
That just
resort
sounds
to
wrong.
skullduggery. You've done it before. You gotta be getting good at it by now.
Yeah, I guess I am.
And then the other thing is I'm going to be doing, and everybody, except for the last one, everybody says these games are good, and I'll be doing them on PC, which is a good sign. I will be playing the War for Cybertron, or the Cybertron games, because I hear they're I was going to play the Cybertronian Adventures on the Wii, but I'm like, wait a minute, I have a PC. Screw that, because I hear that's horrible. I'll just play the other two on
Any idea
PC.
what your teenage self is doing right now?
Yeah.
Unless I miss my guess, he's in
So-
the garage frantically working on his
I'm also
latest
gonna play some
invention and
SpongeBob games.
cursing because he can't quite
I've
get
added that
it
on
to
the
work.
list. And then 10 games.
Damn.
I've got a, wait, I've got
I think
I've
I'm
got a
starting
plan.
to get a plan.
Ooh, I like where this is going.
No, no. After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
Wait, can I click it again and see what happens?
I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. Tell me. No, no. After all,
Okay,
it's my
same thing.
history
Sorry,
we're
I wanted to
talking
see if there was
about.
like a different
If I learn
result.
how you're planning
Again,
on
this is my
altering
first
it, my
video. I
resolve
will
may
be trying to
weaken.
bring back more videos. I know my goal for this summer. By the way, we need 9 subscribers to hit 200, guys. We're so close. We can do it. Plus, I think we need like under 5 followers on Instagram, which is freaking crazy because it's not even a month in. So that's awesome. So I think we can definitely hit it. My goal is to definitely at minimal at least finish Lego Harry Potter this summer.
Back again, Mr. Crockett? What can I help you with?
I was thinking,
What's
what's
Trixie
Trixie
doing?
Trotter doing in that outfit?
Trixie Trotter,
She
that's
came
what her
here
name
at
is.
all. That's the question.
She happens to be
Women of that sort are
Arthur's
generally found
girlfriend
outside
from
cheap
episode
hotels,
2.
not science expos.
Evil.
Rather hard for me to picture Emmett as a chick magnet.
When he's properly pomaded and decked out in my grandfather's white suit, Emmett just glows. Makes my heart flutter a bit just to picture him.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well.
Here, let me
then.
see what the thing says to do.
How about you? Have you got any questions for me?
No.
Then kindly let me pass.
I am afraid I can't until I've located your registration form.
Oh, this is absurd!
Take the overhead train from the what? Oh, we haven't actually talked to Trixie. Let's talk to Trixie.
To all who approach these hallowed halls, I bid thee
She looks like
welcome.
something out of not. Well, I was gonna
To
say Star
all
Wars,
who
but what's
approach
older?
these
What was Star Wars
hallowed
based
halls,
off of?
I bid thee welcome.
Dune.
To
She
all
reminds me of something
who-
like Dune or
Oh,
something older
hi,
than that
kid.
even. Heck,
Say,
Planet of the Apes or
to the
something.
fellow who
Got you to turn on Kid Tannen? You bet.
you look younger without your mustache. That was a dirty trick, you know, making me think Kid had gone and iced Artie.
I'm sorry, but it was the only way I could.
Forget about it. I'm trying to. Yesterday's in the past. That's my motto. You gotta live for today.
Right.
So what are you doing down here anyway? Do you wish to pull the levers that control the future?
I already know what the future is.
At the Expo, silly.
Also, this
Technology
expo reminds me of
for
the
a better
expo
tomorrow,
where
and
Walt Disney
all
presented
that.
Epcot. I guess that's
yeah,
what happens
that's
when you
actually
come
why
back
I'm
from
here.
Disney. The whole. What
So
are you
who
doing
are you
here?
supposed to be?
Don't you know your Homer? I am Techni Muse of Progress. You can tell by the lightning bolts.
Must have slept through that class.
I'm supposed to be a goddess like. I'm the one who inspires all the great men who make the discoveries. And women too. Leave us not forget Madame Curie.
I never would. So you work for the expo?
Yeah,
This
and
is
the
just
kick. I
weird.
greet all the important guests, and on the final day, I get to bestow the golden sundial on the winning contestant.
You got a
Techni,
nice
Muse
gig
of
here.
Progress. Not a bad gig.
Audie got it for me. It's my entree into respectability.
Listen, I've got a proposal for you.
Ooh, I
have
like where
this
this-
friend, right?
No dice. I'm only seeing Audie now.
It's not like that. See, my friend's in a relationship with Edna Strickland.
Oh, poor schmuck. I wouldn't wish her on anyone.
Then you see where I'm coming from. He won't listen to reason, but I thought she might call it off if she thought he and you were, you know.
Ah, you are an evil imp, ain't ya?
Sometimes a guy's got to resort to underhanded tricks. What do you say?
Sorry.
Ah,
What?
It might be a pill, but if I play dirty tricks on every dame who disapproves of me, well, I'd play a lot of dirty tricks. Besides, such stunts are beneath the dignity of Techni, Muse of Progress.
so
Artie
Artie's
works
working
here?
for the expo too, huh?
Oh, Audie's doing swell. The papers made a big deal of him testifying against Kid. People
Oh,
have
that's
been
great.
beating down his door ever since the trial. The Expo's darn lucky they could get him.
How's Kid
How's
doing?
his trial going?
Slowly. You know what they say. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but infinitely fine.
Except in Hill Valley, where they don't move at all.
What?
Nothing. It's just, something I heard once. So no regrets about turning him in?
None at all. I should have known better than to take up with him in the first place. But what can I
Yeppo.
say? I was dumb. I let myself get taken in by his charm.
Charm.
What's the
Whose
story with
idea
the
was to
expo?
put a science and technology expo in Hill Valley?
Beats me. Audie says it's all bred in circuses. But I ain't seen a single clown yet today.
Look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
Come
Going
on.
out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So,
You
I
in?
wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
See you, Trixie.
From this chamber of wonders, we bid you a fond adieu.
I have no idea what that talks about. There's a button. What is this?
Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you that you can find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality at Hal's Hardware. Hal's Hardware,
This
serving
is
our
weird.
fair city since 1895. And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of and life is sweet. Agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population.
Yeah, if our future was like that, guys,
Tired
that
of
would
waiting
be
for Mother
rare.
Nature to do her job? Just press a button. Presto! Of course, artificial residents will
Oh, should not do
forth into the fresh air occasionally. And what better excursion than a pleasure ride in this elevated super train of tomorrow? The century looks bright for our fair metropolis.
Sorry about pressing
Jump
those two
with us
buttons.
50 years into the future for a peek at Hill Valley circa 1981. Courtesy of Hal's Hardware and the collective imagination of mankind. Could this be our venerable town square? Yes, indeed. Though the form looks strange and new, the function remains the same as ever. But where are all the people? Why, they're underground. A network
Okay,
of
that's
tunnels
just plain
extends
out.
a
I'm gonna
mile
say it.
into
That's
the earth,
plain out
giving
stupid.
future Hill
I mean,
Valley
I know
10
this was at
million
least
citizens
80
plenty of space to work,
80-something years
play,
ago.
and raise their families.
Nice rock. But I can't reach it.
Maybe. Nope.
Ahem.
Let me see if maybe it's
Back
something to
again,
do
Mr.
here.
Crockett?
I'll
What
look
can I
into
help
this,
you with?
guys.
Just
I
thinking.
will.
I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techne, the muse of progress.
They
Wait,
didn't.
weren't the 9 muse
Well,
followers
they
of
said
Apollo
this
in Greek
expo would
mythology?
give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it, allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that. I
Oh.
won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you
Yep.
discharge
Okay,
that
Trixie, come here.
muse.
She's got crap against you.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed
This
to
is just-
memorize
this-
all her
no.
lines. What more qualifications do you want?
Okay.
These people are impossible.
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
Huh?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Does it?
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
Is it?
Still, I could get her discharged.
Yeah, I know there's
if
not
I had
been
the
that
goods
much
on her.
action
No
in
doubt
today's
a woman
video.
like
I'm
that has
really
a
sorry about that,
betrayal
guys.
Scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter.
This
But
is
I
more of a
haven't got
filler
time to do the
episode
legwork
for
now.
information.
I'm too busy with Emmett
Plus,
and our
it's also my first
his
video coming
invention.
back, so.
So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Okay, so
And
I
I
think we're gonna end-
suppose you are...
Still looking?
Let's see what Trixie has to say about this, and then I think we're gonna end today's episode. If you guys did like it, even though it was a lot of filler, definitely leave a
all
like.
who approach these hallowed halls. What's cooking?
Ideas. Up here. See you, Trixie.
Hold on.
Be a stranger.
Use the overhead train from the tracks. Use it as a... Oh, wait a minute.
My future wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Hi, Miss Strickland. I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Crockett. It's no skin off my nose. Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I better go see what's keeping him.
I'll check
go
on him
check
for
on
you.
him for you. I was just heading there anyway.
No, you weren't. The last thing he needs is another distraction at the 11th hour.
But...
Tut tut. Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
Emmett?
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you shaved off your hair, but... Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interest. You see, I know what you're up to.
Let's go somewhere where we can talk privately.
And guys, that's where we're going to end today's episode, on a cliffhanger. So, in the next episode, we're going to see, obviously, what happens with Doc and, Edna. And we'll just have to see his continuation. And I'll hope to see you guys in the next one.